It's a great joy to invite, in order for her to receive her Hebrew name, Heather Elizabeth, who, if she would like to bring her parents, she's more than welcome to do that. Amy, the life of your family has been lived in this sanctuary, and in fact, so many of the important moments in your life have been on this pulpit. It was almost a decade ago that the two of you stood here, you Ethan and you Amy, in order to take each other in marriage, I'm sure not foreseeing that someday you would have 3 children. But the fact of the matter is, the Torah portion for this week talks about how the menorah was fashioned so that the light would shine forward. And your family, and the two of you, and now these 3 children, are our future. The reality is that they bring not only to you, but to all of us, the possibility of what our people can be. When you talk about Heather, you describe her as an absolute pleasure, the kind of child that actually never wakes up crabby. Probably the kind of child that from the very beginning of the day is on the move. I would hope that the comfort that she demonstrates in the sanctuary this evening will be the kind of comfort that she will always demonstrate. Ethan, as part of her name, Heather receives the middle name Chaya, after your dad. You say that the qualities that you would like Heather to take from him come from him through you. You learned how to do the right thing, how to stand up for what you believe in, how to stand strong in the name of principle. And you learned how to honor your tradition and honor your forebears. Above all, you want your daughter to inherit the ultimate lesson about being kind to others. By the way, she's doing exactly what we planned for her to do. There's a tradition that it's not easy to be a Jew. Why should she not revolt? It's okay. And Amy, in receiving the name Kayla, named after your maternal grandmother, Heather takes on the Hebrew name, which implies perfection and wholeness. Your Nana was always a positive thinker, so optimism was part of her life as it was part of your father's life. Well, sometimes difficult, when the time was difficult, your grandmother would say, just think of it as an adventure, and she would move on. Ethan, you wrote that the last time your dad understood was when he was in the hospital shortly before he died, and it was at that moment that you told him that you and Amy decided to have a 3rd child and that you were going to name it after him. And it was with that thought in mind that just days later he passed. And then, as though it was meant to be, 3 months later you conceived, and Heather was born on the same day, June 10th, in the same hospital that your dad began his last day. And so the two of you feel the presence of your past. You feel the presence of a legacy that has been handed down to you. And you feel that there is something, right, sweetheart? Do you want to give me a hand? Do you want to give me a hand? She should always choose between parents and want them both.
She wants the Torah.
And she should want the Torah. How perfect. How's this?
Oh, yes, this is what you want.
Is that?
This is what you want.
Try to keep it out of her eye. She doesn't want that.
She doesn't want that.
So the fact is, here, you know what? You can hold this. The fact is that she now carries us forward as the light of the menorah would flash forward. And the fact is that she carries the optimism and the loveliness and the wonder of the people whose name she now carries. And so we would ask that she, Kayla Chaya, be for us and our people a name that is honored. And so we would ask God's blessing upon her as we do now.
May God bless and keep you. May God's light shine down on you. And may God bless you with happiness and peace. May God bless and keep you. May God's light shine down upon you. And may God bless you with happiness and peace. I'm not going to say anything, Peter, but I got her to stop crying.
But I got her to listen.